What's up, YouTube? Tops85401 here, and I'm holding my camera with my hand, going a little old school style on this video. Guys, I'm pumped up. I'm licking my chops. I'm really excited about this hobby right now. Why am I excited? Because I am seeing a huge drop in prices. So the market correction, of course, happened recently, and now I'm seeing an economic price drop because of our economy looking like we're going into a recession right now. And when you combine the recession and the market correction, I'm going to have me a good time collecting baseball cards. And I have more of an optimistic outlook on this hobby in general than a lot of people. And by the way, guys, in the background, I picked up some cards at my LCS today. All these cards cost me approximately what a blaster would cost. So I'll go into these in a minute. But my thoughts as far as like the future of the hobby, I have a much more optimistic outlook than a lot of people. First of all, during the hobby boom, during the COVID shutdown and what happened after the COVID shutdown and things going absolutely berserk, the hobby did pick up a lot of collectors. So of course there are investors and flippers in there, and a lot of those guys are probably going to be stepping out of the hobby. But collectors, a lot of new collectors, and I think with the opportunity, the buying opportunity that we're going to see as collectors coming up here, the new true hobbyists are going to have a blast picking up stuff that they weren't able to afford a couple of years ago. So I see that happening. And then because, you know, I think that this hobby is going to be able to retain a lot of the new true hobbyists. When the economy does turn around, the supply and demand is going to give another birth to a healthy selling prices on cards. So right now I'm just looking at an opportunity to just buy some cool stuff at affordable prices. Now, ironically, the stuff I really want to buy is still not affordable. The really rare bonds stuff is still selling for record prices, and I'm hoping that will change. But other stuff is becoming more, not valuable, more affordable. But here's some pickups. I got all these cards for approximately the price of a blaster. I'm going to show my LCS pickups today. Another thing, guys, I started thinking about it, and I think that collecting is like, I think there's a gene. I think it's human nature to collect. Now, I'm not saying everybody that's a human being is going to want to collect baseball cards or sports cards or collect in general. But a lot of people collect, and the need to collect isn't going anywhere. And sports cards aren't going anywhere, and sports aren't going anywhere. So with that being said, there's always going to be a new generation of collectors. And that's been proven because about 10, 15 years ago, I remember the chatter is, how are we going to get new people to collect cards? The younger generation are more interested in video games and electronics and this and that, but it's not true. There are young people in the hobby. When I was at my local card shop today, there were like 5 or 6 kids in there, and they were all baseball card collectors, wearing baseball uniforms and really having fun with the hobby. So the collecting gene is in us. It's human nature to want to collect. This hobby isn't going anywhere. It's not doom and gloom. Now, if you invested a ton of money for the purpose of profit and you made bad investments, yeah, doom and gloom. But for the collector, for the purpose of this hobby, people that are in the hobby because they enjoy the hobby, they like cards, man, it's a great time, and I'm really looking forward to what I'm going to be able to pick up at more affordable prices here in the next couple of years. And I'm also looking forward to seeing how the hobby evolves. See what these new hobbyists, how they weather the storm, and see if they really do take advantage of the more affordable prices and just really fall in love with this hobby the way I have. So as you guys can see, I didn't pick up anything of value at the card shop today. I just bought cool stuff that I enjoy. I love all these cards. These cards are awesome. This one, I wasn't sure if I had a copy of it. I did, along with these 2 Bonds cards. But they're cool, man. Love them. Man, I love baseball cards. I love this hobby. I love collecting. And I really like it when things are affordable. So I'm excited. I'm pumped, guys. I'm pumped. I'm excited. I'm licking my chops. So check this card out. So this is a 87 Fleer Glossy Bo Jackson. I think this is like $3. Of course, that's his rookie. The Fleer Glossy. I didn't even know it was a glossy card till I took it out of the top loader. Check out that David Ortiz Prism. Oh, man, look at that etching. Beautiful card, numbered to 99. Ah, what a good time, guys. What a good time. I will never be able to stop collecting baseball cards. I'll never be able to not enjoy this hobby. And the funny thing about me is I like everything. I like cheap cards. I like expensive cards. I like autographs, relics. I don't mind graded cards. I like 25-cent cards. I like $10,000 cards. And I like cards of players that I don't know very well. Like, I mean, Victor Martinez, he was a catcher for the Red Sox, and he's a pretty decent catcher. But I bought this card because it was a 2011 Hope Diamond Parallel. I just love the Hope Diamond Parallels. And then I was thinking about it. I looked at the stats on the back. I mean, this guy's a catcher. He had a good career, a solid catcher, man. I mean, at this point in time, he had a 300 career batting average for a catcher. It's pretty good. And this card was like $3, so can't beat that for a card numbered to 60. How many hits did he have? 1,120. So I'm guessing in his career, I think he retired in 2018. He probably had close to 2,000 hits, something like that. But that card is sick. Blue Hope Diamond, Victor Martinez. Great image. 2011 Topps was amazing. Oh, man, guys. Look, get excited. This is an exciting time. Get out there, enjoy the hobby. Enjoy the economic downturn for card affordability. Enjoy the fact that there was a market correction before the economic downturn. And man, get ready for a ride because it's going to be fun. This hobby's just a lot of fun. So comment down below. Let me know what you think. That's my optimistic outlook on the hobby. I know I'm right. I know I'm not wrong. Just trust me. I've been doing this since 1983, pretty much nonstop. And this hobby ain't going nowhere. And there's always room for more collectors, more hobbyists, more fun, and a healthy ecosystem for this hobby. I think we're headed towards a healthy ecosystem. More hobbyists, more affordable prices, and people doing it because they love it and it's fun. Let me know your thoughts. Comment down below. And as always, until next time, happy collecting.